Fundamentals of Yogic Postures. Om, the symbol of the infinite and absolute. Yoga differs from other forms of physical exercise, not only in intent, increasing circulation and flexibility rather than muscle building, but also in form. Emphasis is placed on relaxation, moving slowly with control, holding postures, with deep, rhythmic breathing during and between postures. The sun salutation is not a yoga posture, but a series of 12 warm-up exercises that provide preliminary circulation and gentle muscle stretching. It works primarily on bringing flexibility to the spine, increasing breathing capacity. In this exercise, the basics of yogic breathing become clear. Inhaling when lifting, exhaling when lowering. To ensure that both sides of the body are stretched equally, the posture is done with first the right leg going back, then the left. 12 repetitions on each side of the body are recommended for maximum benefit, though beginning students usually start with 6 in total, 3 on each side, alternately. Relaxation and 6 to 8 full abdominal breaths should follow each exercise. Again, before actual postures start, another warm-up, the single leg lift. These stretch the hamstrings and the tendons throughout the legs, making many of the other postures easier to practice. A variation on the single leg lift is to hold the leg in the air with both hands while pressing the back of the opposite knee on the ground. This stretches the spine as well as the hamstrings. The double leg lifts, with the small of the back pressed into the ground and the chin toward the chest, also help strengthen the abdominal area. The warm-ups completed, the first posture can be practiced. The headstand is called the king of the yoga postures because of the prodigious benefits it provides. With the feet in the air, the blood rushes down, stimulating the heart and lungs and bringing extra oxygen to the brain. Pressure on veins in the legs is removed, and often relief is found from varicose veins. The internal organs are given a rest from the constant downward pull of gravity. The muscles of the arms develop strength, and the spine moves into the proper alignment. This is one of the most important and powerful of the postures, and is well worth the time to master it. Yoga postures are done in sequence: warm-ups, inverted postures, forward bending, back bending, spinal twist, balancing, and side bending. The second of the inverted postures is the shoulder stand, the queen of the postures. Stimulation is provided to the thyroid and parathyroid glands in the neck, helping to bring the entire endocrine system to a more balanced state. The calming effects of the shoulder stand make it especially beneficial for those under stress. From the shoulder stand position, the legs are lowered over the head toward the floor into the plow. This is an added stretch to the cervical region of the spine and a stretch to the back of the legs and the hamstrings. Gentle stimulation is provided to the solar plexus area. The bridge. This posture provides a partial counterstretch to the plow and shoulder stand, strengthens the wrists, and allows the thoracic and lumbar regions of the spine to bend in the opposite direction. Once again, the posture is released with control. Counter posture is very important in yoga, which is designed to benefit each part of the body equally. So if a backward bending posture is done, a compensating forward bending posture must be done. One of the most important counter postures is the fish position. This is always done after the shoulder stand for half the time the shoulder stand was held. It also stimulates the thyroid and parathyroid glands, as well as removing stiffness from the cervical and lumbar regions and shoulder muscles, increasing circulation to these areas. During this posture, the lungs are totally open and exceptionally full breaths can be taken to revitalize the entire body. Next is the forward bend. This is an exceptionally powerful posture. It stimulates the kidneys, liver, and pancreas, aids digestion, stretches the hamstring muscles, and brings elasticity to the spine. It is a good posture to hold for a somewhat longer time. The stretch is achieved not by pushing, bouncing, or pulling forward, but by letting gravity pull the body down. The counter position to the forward bend is the inclined plane. Since many of our daily activities tend to cause us to bend forward improperly, it is especially important to counter this tendency with a series of backward bending exercises. The first of these is the cobra. The form is familiar from the sun salutation. Here, the pose is held longer, toning the deep and superficial muscles of the back and pulling and strengthening the abdominal muscles. Every vertebra and its ligaments are pulled backward and receive a rich supply of blood. The locust is the second backward bending posture. It is preceded by the half locust, which helps build strength in the neck and arms and provides an excellent stretch for the lower back. The locust provides intense stimulation to the heart and rapidly increases circulation. Tremendous pressure is exerted on the back and shoulder muscles and the muscles of the upper arm, stretching the muscles, increasing circulation in these areas. Combining many of the effects of the cobra and locust is the last exercise in the backward bending series, the bow. It gives the back muscles a good massage, reduces fat, energizes digestion, invigorates appetite, and helps relieve constipation, and is especially beneficial for women. The spinal twist seems designed to make a human into a pretzel, but it is simpler to do than it appears. The elbow of one arm is placed against the opposite knee to act as a lever and turn the body, giving maximum rotation to all vertebrae. It is excellent for the nerves attached to the spine, increases circulation all along the spinal column, and is helpful in relieving constipation. For balance and for strengthening the wrists, the crow position is favored by many yogins. The gentle rocking motion forward to find the balance makes it quite easy to try. A more difficult balancing posture is the peacock. This posture, though, has many other benefits, since the elbows are pressed against the stomach in such a way that blood is directed toward the digestive organs. It tones the liver, pancreas, stomach, and kidneys, as well as providing strength and balance. The standing forward bend provides a complete stretch of all back and leg muscles and promotes balance and agility. The triangle, a sideways bend, completes the basic series. Here, a full stretch is given to the entire side of the body, opposite to the direction of the bend. This tones the nerves and abdominal organs and promotes elasticity of the spine.